everyone, I have a really fun mini video. It's a mini tag from Liv Loves Her Makeup. I love Liv so much and I'm so glad that she tagged me to do this video because I think this is a great concept and there's only 4 questions, so it's a win-win. Tag videos are usually very long, so I like that this is a mini tag. I would love for more people to do stuff like this, mini tags, because then you can get kind of little snapshots into the topics and then discuss it further, which I really like doing. I like to just plant those seeds and get conversations going. So this is the Spill the Tea mini tag. And the first question is, which video were you afraid to post on YouTube and why? So the video I was most afraid to post, the one that comes to mind, is a video I did about a year ago now, which was about products I loved from controversial brands. This was really an eye-opening thing for me, and it took a long time to really inform myself and just get informed in general on why some of these brands were problematic and kind of forming my stance, whether or not I was going to be supporting something or not supporting something. And there was a lot of research involved and a lot of talking to people and learning as I go. And when I first posted that video, I was like, this is kind of scary because I know some people are going to interpret things the wrong way. And there's always people who are not happy with what you do regardless. Like, people want you to be just like them, and I'm just often not. So people get kind of disappointed or angry if you admit to doing something, but it ended up being a really good learning experience for me and it helped me further on. But I was really nervous to post that. And there was another video that I was really nervous to post, one of my brands videos. I've done a couple of them which have ended up being a little controversial, and I just like talking to people. People always take things the wrong way, and sometimes I'm just very sarcastic and very deadpan, and so people think I'm being very serious and like my life is over because of this. I'm just very dramatic, and I often speak in very outlandish, outrageous terms, you know, very hyperbolic, and people just interpret it way too seriously. So videos like that I get kind of afraid to post, but other than that I don't feel afraid to post something unless I know there's some sort of flaw in the video that I can see that I'm like, oh man, you know, I had this problem wrong or this problem wrong. Then I feel a little nervous about it, but I'm getting better with it. Question 2 is, as your channel grows, do you find it more difficult to stick to your original opinions? Absolutely. I'm not the same person I was when I started my YouTube channel, and I'm glad I'm not. I like to educate myself, and I like to grow, and I like to change. And sometimes it's scary. Sometimes change isn't always welcome, but it's a good thing. I also tend to look at experiences from the outside, and if you haven't actually been inside of that experience and living it for yourself, it's hard to judge and evaluate those things. And I've definitely changed my mind on things that I didn't think I would, and situations change all of the time, and I'm just trying to be open about it and upfront about it and talk through it and just be like, this is the situation, this is why I changed. I don't like denying it and being like, oh no, I always felt this way, this is how I always felt. It's like, no, you know what, I felt this way yesterday, today I feel differently, because sometimes it is that quickly. Sometimes something happens, something changes, and it changes you. I don't think anybody should feel stuck with their channel. If you want to switch directions, if you want to do something different, then by all means do it. Just be upfront about it. Don't try and mislead people. The third question is, someone leaves a shitty comment that isn't relevant to the video. Do you delete it or respond? So it really depends on the comment, on my mood, a bunch of other factors. I do have a comment moderator, like Liv does, who will delete some comments so I never have to see them, which is wonderful. But sometimes, you know, I happen to be on there responding to things and this wonderful fresh comment pops up. And sometimes I'm really not in the mood for it, and sometimes I respond, and sometimes I get nasty back. And it's always funny to me when people can't handle that. I mean, I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel bad about calling people out. I don't feel bad about calling people out publicly. If someone can leave a comment, a really nasty hate comment on my channel, I'm gonna do whatever I want with it. If I want to screenshot it and post it on my Instagram stories, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna call that person out for being an asshole, because they are. There are certain things you just don't comment about if you are a decent, respectable human being. And so the people who are, excuse my language, I don't normally swear a lot on my channel, I just don't, but some people are just pieces of shit. I'm just gonna say that, and I will treat them the way that they treat me. And I have no problem with that whatsoever. I'm definitely going to stand up for myself. And if people have a problem with that, it's me they're talking about, not you. So if it bothers you that I call people out publicly, that I respond back and, you know, use their own words against them, what can I say? You know what? I'm gonna do what I want to do. I can't tolerate some of the nastiness that I get sometimes because people are just so fucking superficial. You know, there's a huge difference between someone giving you legitimate criticism and someone being hateful. And the hate comments are the things that I just cannot stand and I will not stand for. I was bullied a lot when I was younger, and one of my biggest regrets is not standing up for myself, because it just made it go on for so much longer because I tried to do what everybody said to do. Oh, just ignore them and they'll go away. But they didn't go away. They only went away eventually when I finally stood up for myself. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm gonna stand up for myself and I'm gonna respond back to people and I'm gonna call them out on their shit and I'm gonna block them, because I don't deserve to hear the kind of things that I hear from people. I don't deserve to have comments made about my appearance in any shape or form. I don't deserve those hateful things. I don't deserve to have people call me names. I don't deserve to have people make fun of me because I like to wear wigs. I don't deserve that at all. Really, nobody deserves that. These like just low-life trolls who have nothing better to do than to leave these nasty comments, than to screenshot things and post them on various forums on the internet, are just the lowest of lowest when it comes to human beings. That I can laugh about it now because I've grown a lot over the last couple of months, but it doesn't mean that I have to be nice to them, because they don't deserve it. They do not deserve it at all. Now, I don't think that responding is always the way to go, because sometimes people get vindictive and nasty and they'll create other accounts and they'll just be malicious about it, but it's kind of like pick your battles. So some people I will respond back to and some people I just delete, because I'm like, you know, you're not even worth my time. You're not worth my effort and I don't think about you anymore. Delete and block. The fourth question is, tell us how you feel about your channel currently. Are you happy? Are you not? So I'm actually very, very happy with my channel right now. I have gone kind of on a roller coaster journey with my channel, and I've been happy and unhappy, and it's kind of been true in my real life as well. So it's reflected on that. But lately I've been really happy with my channel because I stopped giving a damn. You know, I was really letting myself be pulled in so many different directions because I wanted to be so much for different people and trying to impress people that didn't like me. And it really got to the point where it's like, this is stupid. If you have an issue with me or something that I do, by all means, bring it forward to me. But it doesn't mean that I have to change. So it just got really overwhelming. So now I'm just trying to be faithful to myself and do what's right for me. And the thing with that is that YouTube is a free source of entertainment. So if you really don't like me, you don't have to watch me, and it's as simple as that. Nobody is forcing you to click on my videos. Nobody is forcing you to subscribe to my channel. Nobody is forcing you to watch if you don't enjoy it. There are so many people out there that you will find somebody that you really click and connect with, and it doesn't have to be me. And it's hard for me to accept that sometimes because I'm like, oh man, I want to be everything to everyone, but that's impossible. It's impossible to do that. So there's really no point in trying. So over the last couple of months, I've just been so much happier with my channel, with the stuff that I'm producing, because it's stuff that I really want to do. Anyway, that is everything for this fairly dramatic tag. Thank you so much, Liv, for creating this tag and for tagging me to do it. I had a lot of fun discussing these things. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope we get a chance to chat soon. Bye for now.